What to do? Morning, good afternoon. It is 12 o'clock, 12:14. Laguna Beach, California. Sun's out, buns are out somewhere over there. I ran this morning. I am not drinking coffee. I drink water. I watched a few videos, regrettably. How many of you remember what you scrolled through? You go back and like remember, because I try to do that. If I look through 5 videos, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, I have to go back. Especially on YouTube's nice because YouTube, I can you can look at your you look at your history, right? When you look at your subscriptions or whatever. So I try to remember what videos. Oh, I remember. Oh, I remember watching that. Oh, you go back and you're like, oh, I remember watching that, but you don't remember. Like you remember, but you don't remember. You watched it, and then like 30 seconds later, now I'm on to something else, back to reality. I'm like, what did I even watch? But I did see something. I saw, right? What was the videos? The video, I saw a video of a guy walking into his, you winning, son? What do they mean? It's almost like a dream. Like every video you see is just a dream. You know? How many of you out there that dream? Do you dream? And when you dream, are you dreaming like you're just going through video to video? I've been trying to dream more. That's something you can't really try to do, but you can try by adjusting your sleep times, adjusting your habits. Tobacco doesn't help. Weed doesn't help. Nicotine, I don't think. Or do they? Maybe they do for your body, for your chemicals, for your blood. Everybody's blood's different. So that's another thing too. That's a crazy thing to think about too, is that all of our blood is different and yet we all act like we're the same. We all act like we're affected same or different, or maybe we don't, maybe we do, maybe we don't. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe that's just my process and the way I say. I can't say that I am like everybody else, but yet I am like everybody else. I'm in this ocean of energy. I have to learn to swim through the ocean of energy of people, and everyone's got a different mindset. Everyone's got a different attuning. Maybe they're going to be a little kinder today, and everyone's on this ocean of emotion. Trying to be happy, wanting to be happy, gravitating towards angry. If you're angry, you're gonna attract angry people. If you're so, what a wild world we're in, huh? Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. That was my quick intro to today, day 25, I believe. Is it 25 or is it 26? I keep having to go back. I think it's 25. It might be 26. Bring this up a bit. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for jumping in with me for my. Oh, hold up. Tighten that one. Pull this one up. There you go. Yeah, do comment in. As soon as you jump in, I appreciate. It's always good to know who's watching. Where you're from. Oh, it's on my foot. Turn you a little bit. Working again. Again, day 25, day 26 maybe of 30 days of boxer band. So we're getting there at the end of this 30 days of working out with the bands. I got my extra pair, using it sparingly. Let's put it around the back. Literally like just trying to go back down, I guess. It is pretty difficult to have 3 bands on 30 pounds of resistance for 30 minutes, and I've been doing an hour. Um, what is difficult to, you know? Like I should just be doing it, right? Oh, it feels good though to have that back support. There you go. Yeah, but to be honest, I really feel like I need a mitt work, somebody or a bag or something out here. Should be punching something, but the biggest thing that I have here is to say that you can use these bands, and that's it's really about, again, keeping your hands up. Although that's nice across the back. Yeah, what a life we live in, huh? What a life, what a world out there. So, and I was talking about my morning. Yeah, I keep watching these videos of discipline versus motivation. That's probably the biggest theme over my past week, 2 weeks of content watching. And and here's a question for you. Please do comment your answer if you're there, if you're watching. But my question is, do you see an overall, an overall theme out of your weekly, like for me, for instance, again, my overall theme, I've been flipping and swiping through content, right? Everyone has content. Everybody has content. Like everybody's being programmed, whether we think so or not. Every time you look at your phone, there's a notification from this app that's telling you this thing and the other. And maybe there isn't, maybe God's programming you, or maybe you're programming yourself, or maybe some CIA op is doing it. Whatever, doesn't whatever it is, what it is. You're in the game. Here we are. Is the game. The game is you're getting fed content, which is usually based upon what your output is, right? Like I need to learn something, or there's something that I'm not learning, otherwise I wouldn't keep seeing it. So yeah, my question was to you is, what's your overall overwhelming theme? Mine is discipline versus motivation, which I feel like these the overwhelming theme of every man. Women maybe not so much. Sorry to say, but yeah, I don't know. Game of life, how to live it. Again here, just saying good morning, good afternoon. Day 26, day 25. $8.25 of boxer bands. It's really a freaking ego thing, ego trip. Oh, isn't it? Yeah, honestly, it just feels better hand to foot because I can do the back. Day 25, day 26. Change. Discipline versus motivation. Discipline versus motivation. Well, 30 days of discipline to use splasher bands. May not be motivated to use these 3 bands right now. It's like every day I've gone up and up and up and up and up. Some days you want to just go back down. It's not always fun at the top of the hill all the time, is it? Is it? Maybe at the top of the hill is the funnest. Maybe living at the top of the hill. Top of the hill, you can live at the top of the hill. You come back down the hill, you go back up to the top. I ran up the hill this morning. I went up. There's this big hill down the way. I run down the hill, run up the hill, then run like a half mile through the trail. That comes back down to the main road, and you run about a half mile back. Half mile, maybe more than a half mile. It's probably like 3 miles in total, maybe 3.5. Which I've done a few videos on that trail. Tiger's breath. 3 bands is no joke. I'm gonna have to take this. Oh, yoy. Motivation versus discipline. Discipline. So again, I asked anyone who's here, maybe you're just watching silent watcher. That's cool too. But anyone who do speak English, please talk with me real quickly so that I'm not just talking here to myself. And that works too, because we're just all talking to ourselves really anyway. So like, even when you talk to people, have you ever noticed that? Like you talk to people, but you end up just talking to yourself because you can only grasp so much as to. I think that's the importance of questions, right? When you're talking with somebody, and maybe this is a new part of my series on this channel after I finish 30 days of boxer bands. But going into fight fearless flirting, I think that a lot of people are gonna like that. If I have a camera with me and I go out and I flirt with girls and I go talk with and I just communicate, whether it's girls or guys or people or anyone, like how to just communicate and like which more of a test for me, to be honest, and like to show, but also to like set a goal. I need goals in life, like motivation. Like what's motivation? That's another. There's again that my theme for this week is discipline versus motivation. One, discipline. Keep your motherfucking hands up, Niko. Excuse my language. But again, who's ever watching? I don't know who's watching. Could be girlfriend. Could be a couple. Fuck. Goodness. Like it's me in the world here. You know. You know what's crazy to me? And we're just gonna talk. Just this is my therapy because that's what end up being it all anyway. Because if I'm not talking to anyone, we're having a thank you for talking. Discipline first, nice. Yes, thank you. Cool. Discipline, thank you. Discipline. Woohoo. All right. I was about to go in it. I was about to go in on my head on something on a couple topics. Well, again, the topic of what I was saying is maybe what I think is my transfer over to discipline, motivation. Stick with that topic, Nico. Discipline versus motivation. Definitely been disciplined these past 30 days. Has it shown improvement? Well, it depends on what you find for your goals, and I believe that I've definitely achieved some aesthetic, bigger shoulders. My back is more toned. My core is more toned from doing 30 days of these bands. My shoulders, again, especially, I feel more dominant in my sparring practice. Um, but then again, what are your goals? So why would this benefit you? Again, body aesthetics. That's first and foremost, right? You're gonna get stronger, bigger shoulders, biceps, triceps, yada yada. Not necessarily bigger because again they're bands, so they're working with male or female. So if you're a female, then bands are still good too. But regardless, onto discipline and motivation. Disciplines for what goal? You have to have a goal for that discipline, right? I don't know what I'm saying right here. I don't even know what I'm trying to do, achieve with any of you guys watching. So back to my workout because that's usually what gets people on here. So let's go back to my workout. Smells good outside though. Fight fearless flirting. Fight fearless. Hey, see, there you go. I just zone out and people jump on. All right. My favorite is the speed bag with the bands, to be honest. It's like, otherwise, I need something to hit my network. Some network. What's the bag? Saddle box a bit, maybe on the treadmill. Otherwise, I'm just pumping away. Bum, 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 bum. Goddamn, shoulders. I swear to build the shoulders. Building my shoulders. Just finished my workout. Yes, working out in silence can be beneficial, as well as working out while people are watching as it puts pressure on you. Yes, sir. Yes, it does. Yeah, I forget what it was. Oh yeah, child. Oh yeah, it was that video of me on the parallel bars, and I was listening to something in the background and it was saying how, like a child, when you look at a child, the child's just playfully playing, you know, in imagination, until someone's looking, and then it changes. We all do, because we're all children. So, thank you, P8. What's today? Saturday or Sunday? 27. Monday's 28. Today's 26. If it's the 26th, tomorrow's 27th, Monday's the 28th. And not by the date, I'm saying days of boxer bands. So I want to get some boxer bands at the den, which I should have been there all week, but I did not go. Time to get back into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Turn your wrist. Which way? My fucking wrist. I'm turning my wrist. What else do you want me to do? Other way. Ah. The headbutt. Ah. What if there was? Oh yeah, I like that. What was that? Kickboxing? They have headbutts, like you can headbutt people. I need to go do that. You want to see what time it is? Oh, I like that. Like you try, like you want to know. Okay, like that. Or like that. Like that. Huh. Wah, 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 wah. Like that. I know that's what you're saying. Turn to look at that wrist. What time is it? Huh? What? I know you're serious. I appreciate you. I'm serious too. I'm serious in my seriousness. I'm seriousness in my deliriousness. I have a serious condition. The Joker versus Batman with nasty smile. I get you. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't want to talk anymore. Just kidding. Just kidding. Wow, what's that one do? Can't do that in boxing, huh? You have to condition your seriousness. Very true. Very true. Very, very true. Can't be serious. Can't be laughing in a serious moment. When it's time to be serious, it's time to be serious. And when it's time to play around. That's another thing too. Too serious when playing. When everyone's just playing. You're supposed to be serious at the bar. I don't know. Are you serious? Or are you playing? Are we serious or are we playing? For the kid, you can see this video. For the kid, can see this video. Your life, your fight, kid. Should be fun or overthink it. Fitness should be fun or overthink it. I don't know. We're talking about like 10,000 things right now. Move like you fight for your life. Like, are we talking about fighting? Are we talking about dating? Are we talking about just life in general? How serious we should take discipline and focus and motivation? Because I think we've covered like 5 different topics this morning. Life is a fight, period. Now, here's the thing: is it or is it not? Because to be honest, that's like there's that dualistic idealism and basically how you live your life. Your philosophy is how you take into anything. You could say that it's all a fight, or you could say that there is no fight at all, and you're like Bruce Lee. And the art is not to fight, and you already won. Technically, there is a reality that you can be in, that you are the winner of every aspect of every life, every part of your life. I think that's what we're all trying to do, is we're trying to tap into that miracle, magical part, or maybe we're not. Maybe some of us are in the thick of it, and technically we're all everything at all once. Holy crap! So it's a tough thing to say for life. Now it doesn't have Bruce fight for life. Now it doesn't have. You talk about fight. Let's be serious. Yeah, but how serious is too serious when you should also play? Because in reality, if you you could take it to every level. That's the idea of the yin and yang, right? You get to too much of yin, you become yang. You get to too much of yang, you get to the end of it, it just goes to the other side. So it's about the balance and where you balance. But that's happening in every cell of our every existence. Every cell of my body has a masculine and feminine polarity. It has an electric and a magnetic quality. That comes down to every atom in your system. And then you hold your belief, and your belief is to either be serious or to play, and then you have to do both, because that's the idea of everything, is that you basically are both of everything, aren't you? A balance for serious, a balance, yeah, a balance for serious rather than play. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I agree. Now, I don't agree just to agree. I agree because I see the power in everything, and then that creates its own complication. Yeah, true, but It's like the fight for equality, but there is no equality. But yet there's equality within the fact that there's no equality. All right, so then what are we doing? We're just playing. You have a fight first when you have a balance of life. Now you can play. Could you show me some peekaboo combos? Yeah, some peekaboo combos. I like that. Thank you. Oh, well, peekaboo, in my opinion, because we could sit here and you could tell me, and please do tell me, because I am all open ears um, to hearing your side of it. Your side of it might be my side of it. We're all on the same side. That yin and yang, man. I swear. That Tao. It's almost easier to believe in Jesus, you know? Just believe in Christ's mind and love. But then even that. Okay, hold on. Let me go. I got too much going on here. Two things. Okay, this is not peekaboo. Okay. All right, peekaboo. What is peekaboo? Peekaboo is this Mike Tyson style. I mean, I'm only basing it off of Mike Tyson and what I've heard and seen other people say what peekaboo is. This is a drunken boxing, not peekaboo. Yeah, I'm probably more of a drunk boxer for sure. But then again, it's really about um, embodying all of those aspects. Yeah, I mean, here I am to say I got to be the best from my channel, no matter what anyone says here. So my idealism, my ideas are to be the animal, from the animal to the angel, fight fearless. Animal to angel. So what is that? What does that mean? Primal, animalistic. So you have to embody all of these different animals. And then from embodying all the animals in Kung Fu, you then start to realize that, well, then there's the history within each aspect of each sport. So boxing, let's stick to that right now. For instance, boxing, you've got who? Mike Tyson, Ali, uh, Willie Pep, um, Willie Pep V step, the freaking Muhammad Ali shuffle, footwork and fast, sting like a bee, and then you got Mike Tyson, which is that peekaboo style. And then you got Mayweather with his Philly shell, and you got all these other fighters that have certain styles within just boxing, right? So we're just talking boxing, boxer bands, love it. Let's talk peekaboo. So that peekaboo is what? Peekaboo, Mike Tyson style. He has that slip, pretty much. That's the slip, and then what? The turn. This turn and slip. So the bob on either side, which generates power. But then what's peekaboo? Is that what also is what that catching? Is that peekaboo? No, that's more Ali. Peekaboo is the movement, not the arm. It's the movement, not the arm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Box like a cat. I don't judge you, bro. That's it. I'm just going up the line here real quickly. That's because the Amato style. I don't know the Amato. Everyone has different things. They can drive from positive energy workouts, calm, collective, playful, negative energies workouts. You should release your negative emotions and the animal. Yeah, but like release as in what? Exercise? Exercise your blood, essentially. When our blood gets stagnant, we start to have depressive thoughts, things that are weighing on our brain. Um, so it's good to move. All right, so then we're on to boxing. What is this boxing? Again, we're talking two different things for anyone who's just jumping on or watching, but we're having two real conversations here. Um, Back to the peekaboo style. So you're talking about Mike Tyson, and it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter southpaw or orthodox. That has no difference, because you could be a southpaw still peekaboo, or you could be an orthodox peekaboo, and technically he does both. So if you notice, the best boxers are not just one particular fighting style. They may turn and rotate, right? And so technically you're going to switch from southpaw to orthodox no matter what if you do take this back step forward and then you turn, right? So there's that step and turn, right? That can happen in the peekaboo style, right? Because your peekaboo is a little more is salt, right? It's heavy, it's heavy weighted, it's turning, right? Covering tight so that what peekaboo, like what here you're peek, you don't see me now, boom, then you see me, right? So it's a lot of turning, rotation, turning from the core, being solid and rooted, turning your heels. And that's only I'm only saying that because I'm mimicking Mike Tyson in my mind. So maybe that's the peekaboo style. Maybe you have some different insights on that. Please do mention and look in the comments down below and see what everyone's saying here. Peekaboo isn't the movement, not the arm. Is in the movement, not the arm, the hips. Yeah, exactly. The feet, peekaboo. Exactly. Exercises your perception of the moment, the movement. Low up your center of gravity. Exactly. You say I'm too high. That's okay. More low stance, bro. Nice. Okay. Good. Exactly. Thank you. He's just yeah. He's coaching me, and that's cool. The peekaboo style is your head movement. Yeah. Yeah. And your lateral footwork. Your lateral footwork. So what? Forward and side movement. You're saying forward and side movement, right? But I don't know. I feel like it's a very forward head advancing movement. But then again, that may be more Mike Tyson in comparison to what like holistically what is peekaboo style. And again, I don't even know who came up with it. Can anyone mention to say, or maybe you can look it up real quickly? Chat GV2, ask him, uh, ask her, ask it. Fuck. Love it. Like a clock. I like that. Yeah. Well, I think it's very low to the ground, very solid, like tight. You can still use that Philly shell in the same time, right? The low guard, mid guard, high guard, that doesn't matter. Those are three elements to the boxing, right? It's like the energy of our body doesn't really mean the whole part anyway. Uh, these are converse. These are stand you point of gravity, custom auto. Yeah, peekaboo. So peekaboo. Let's and thank you for asking me. I think it was yeah, Florida Lisa. Thank you for asking about a combo that I could put my brain somewhere. Peekaboo style. I would say, see how it's a turn and a step without even punching first. Here to here to here to here. I'm advancing and I haven't even thrown a punch yet. That I love because one, it throws the person off. One, you're advancing, you're pushing in, not afraid to take any of those punches, not afraid to get hit, and knowing that by stepping inward, you are closing the gap and eliminating their power. That's a big piece to the whole like what is peekaboo and why it's beneficial. Okay, now let's get into the combo. The combo is a jab cross hook. It's the same combo. The combo is no different. Maybe it's going to be more of a hook to the body, uppercut, and a straight cross, which seemed to be a very good one from Mike Tyson. Is that liver shot, body shot? He would turn a lot and hit the body. I noticed that because he'd be fighting big guys, and by him hitting him to the body, he would drop them down, and then he could hit him with an uppercut and an overhand. So that I found that's what I see, and that would be more of that he step in, he'd turn, he'd drop, he'd load as if he's going to punch, and then he'd either step off to the right and then turn, right? And that would generate this angle and more power to the front of the body, solar plexus, straight uppercut or chin or hit to the face through the middle of the hands, right? So just a simple step inward here, or he would go forward and advance to their right side for the liver, right? So it would be a turn and step, and maybe I could stop and I could uppercut, but no, I'm going to turn again. And now here I'm ready and I'm tight and I'm inside for that liver uppercut, straight cross, and then you could finish with, say, like a hook cross. But I'm not sure if that's going to be more peekaboo style, as you may want to get out before those 3 or 4 punches, right? You'd hit a 1, 2, 3, then turn, and then maybe something like that, or a 1, 2, 3, turn and cross, and then step, turn, body, right? So that would be more of a shorter power stance. Power. So if you're a shorter person, you have a more stockier person like Mike Tyson is, then that would be a perfect, um, perfect kind of style for you, right? Did that make any sense to you guys? And do you feel that, or he's not turning, he's twisting his hips side to side? Who is Tyson or me? You hear knowledge in the same time. Let's see if I'm gonna get a lot of hate or a lot of love here. Let's see. You have to learn more forward and be on the balls of your feet, balance like a clock. That's okay. That's weird. Sorry, I'm French. I'm not good in English. Oh, okay. Oh, shush. Oh, you guys are talking. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Peekaboo style is head movement and your lateral footwork. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm French. I'm not good in English. It'll learn forward, more forward, and be on the balls of your feet to balance. Yeah, as if you see that turning of the heel, for sure, on the balls of the feet, right? Which, what's good for that? Why do boxers jump rope? To be on your toes. Oh, oh, right? By lifting your heel, turning your knee, turns your hip, turns your shoulder, and then there's that extra power from the core. If you've got core strength, right? If you're contracting your abs and generating the glutes and abs and chest and shoulder, again, elbow and hand. So notice how all of that came out of trying to hit as many, trying not to say turn the knee and then the shoulder, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, hopefully that said something to someone. You have more footwork, so like a clock. Exactly. You want to think like a clock, especially when you punch. Say you punch here. Notice how my hand isn't like this. Not to say that I can't do that, but it's probably best if I keep to the clock. And maybe that's what he's saying. Maybe that's not what he's saying, but just see that you'll generate a little more power if you stick to the clock. You might turn your wrist into that, which I don't suggest, to be honest. I think that following with the clock is best to maintain the power. But if you're able to generate some twist, but that's up to you, and that's if you're used to that, if you've practiced that 1,000, 10,000 times, you punch like that all the time. Okay, but just know where the energy is coming from. It is coming from your feet, no matter what. You could just be literally just punch with your hand, and maybe you're gonna have a lot of power, but you're gonna have more power if you know how to generate it from your feet, right? By turning your heel and hip and shoulder and everything like that. I know I'm way back here. More in knees, you feel your knee. When you're moving, you got a weave, and when you weave onto the side, you're putting all your weight on the side you're shifting weight. Yeah, that's where you're generating the power. Maybe that's what you're trying to say. You here and Kono were in the same time. That's the peekaboo. Did you wrestle, brother, or BJJ? Both. He's not turning, he's twisting his hips side to side. Cool. Well, talking with you guys, I don't know if it's helping or not, but for anyone who's just hopping on, God, this smells good. Somebody's cooking something out there. Happy Saturday to y'all. It is day 26, I believe. It might be 25. I think it's 26 of Boxer Bands, 30 days of Boxer Bands. I've just been chatting for the past 15 minutes. Again, I usually put my hands straight up overhead, and this builds posture. A lot of different muscles in within the core are active as I lean forward. So keeping my hands up overhead and extending up, activating the front body, the core, by leaning forward. And that's the benefit of these Boxer Bands. If you're just tuning in or you've been here for a minute watching us all chat and talk about the peekaboo style, have any other questions in the 52 block dirty boxing? Oh, that's a good one. Have another question. Is the 52 block dirty boxing? What is the 52 block? KBT in Germany, Kinderboden and Turner. What's up? What's up, Germany? How you doing? He's not turning. He's twisting his hip side to side. I don't know if you're talking about me, but my goodness, that smells good. Okay, so yeah, what we're talking about? We're talking about the peekaboo style and a combo. What I would say is to try this one too. Again, step in, drop to the left. You're gonna hop forward off the back foot to drop in on the left side. Now, again, you could come off with a punch, but I'm going to say just turn right in and go to a hook to the body, reload, uppercut, cross. I personally am going to throw a hook. I like to throw a hook as I step, so I could just step and turn my shoulder, but I'm going to throw a hook over top to keep them with their guard up and just tap them as I go. And then from here, now we can turn and rotate with a straight cross. If he turned with me, this is a straight cross to the body. If he did not, this is a straight to the spleen. My liver here, spleen, right? So you're going to the body, then you're coming back up to the head with another hook and a straight cross. If you want to pivot out and jab, jab out, or just step out, or at that point, he's going to be throwing a combo or um, or yeah. So let's look at that again. So I'm going to turn and rotate onto my left foot. This then makes your opponent put their hands up. Either they're going to block for their liver, they're going to step back. By you doing this peekaboo motion here, instantly makes anyone back up. Would you agree or would you not agree? If I were to be doing that, would you instantly take a step back? What would you do? If I were to be like, all right, touch gloves, bro. If you right, there's my California accent, bro. Like boom, 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 right? Somebody's generating power that they're gonna release. It's gonna make you back up, yeah. Or what are you gonna do? You're gonna step in right away and face the storm right off the bat by just going in. You might do that too. So there's only you only got two options. You're gonna back up or you're gonna go forward. When you throw a hook, you should do the Dempsey roll. What's the Dempsey roll? I love this. You guys are telling me. You guys, I swear, we teach each other, and I just get to talk about here. So thank you, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the channel. There's a lot more content on this channel. If you haven't subscribed with me here, and we'll be talking about more stuff, learning from you guys. To be honest, and again, developing my style and my way of teaching, as I do teach Muay Thai. And BJJ, going back to your comment, do I wrestle or do I do BJJ? Started with wrestling in high school. My brother's a team captain of a wrestling team. Moved to BJJ later on after learning about Muay Thai and MMA and all that stuff. Step in front, kick inside leg. Yeah, let me go back to what I was saying. So that combo again, I'm stepping in on the left side. I'm loading this body rotation. Something again I have a video on. Just simply just standing in a squat position, turn and put your elbow to your knee. Notice what it does. It forces you to pick up your heel on that back end side. If not, then you're just going like this. And you know what? That's even cool too. It's still good for your body. But if you want to generate the most out of your hips, you want to do this turn of the heel, screwing of the knee. Maybe you have a different name for it. Turn of the heel, squish the bug, uh, put out the cigarette, uh, turn your knee towards your other knee, perpendicular lunge. Notice my feet, perpendicular lunge, right? So it's a lunge, but it's my feet are perpendicular. My feet are perpendicular. All right, so opposite elbow to knee. Then I come up, drop the heel, turn and rotate, elbow to opposite knee. Come up, turn, rotate. I'm just turning one heel. All right, so that's what's happening as I step forward into my stance. Left foot forward, I'm turning and rotating the back heel. I'm gonna hop forward or shuffle forward, dropping my again knee down. I don't have to do it that much. Okay, it's just the body mechanics drill. I'm just dropping and then turning. Okay, but you can drop all the way for exercise, and I trust you will and you should be able to touch your elbow to your knee. Then do it again on the other side before you hook to the body, the bag, the mitt, the air. Okay, elbow to knee. And look, I'm just saying this all in scientific terms. Full motion, elbow to knee. Touch your elbow to your knee, you'll do the rest. Turn your back heel, drop your knee down, your body will do the rest. Okay? That's ABCs. I'm not saying anything. This is not my opinion. This is not my no, this is your body in space. Okay? Yoga. Elbow to knee is the lowest you can go. Yes, you can drop your knee down and now you're getting to BJJ. Okay? Elbow to knee with the knee off the ground. My heel's turned, my toes are pointed towards my heel. See that? So now here we go, elbow to knee. I'm gonna shuffle, elbow to knee, elbow to knee, hook to the body, uppercut, cross, step over, and again I could throw that hook. So again, body, uppercut, cross, hook and step, turn. I had a whole combo with that, but get the body mechanics first. And if you do the body mechanics right, the ABCs, your punches, your everything is gonna be best. It's gonna, and then it's just a matter of how much internal chi can you generate and power and to emotion can you drive into that punch at the time of the impact when they are at their weakest. There you have won the fight. Wow. Science, baby, it's logical. But it's not logical because you got to play. All right. If you're too serious in that and you don't play with that idea, then you got a problem, right? We got a problem because you're too serious. So play with that idea, have fun with it, and get and set the goal. I fuck Niko. Ah, fucking should already be in the UFC. I've already trained with the UFC fighters. I grew up training with the UFC fighters. I don't know where I missed my spot or shot or whatever. I should be at training right now so that I can fight in the Commerce Casino and sell 150 tickets, make $1,500, and then fight again in the next month, and then fight again in the next month, and then go talk to person that I need to talk to, and I have all these people in contacts. Everything is all there. Okay, and you'll see me in the UFC in the next year. Okay, cool. Now I'm a UFC fighter. Whoop de doo. I'm on now. Everyone's talking their shit, and then I used to talk to that guy on YouTube. Fuck. I just want to headbutt somebody. I just want to headbutt myself, to be honest. So I love you all. Thank you all, and I hope this didn't scare anybody off. Maybe it did. Whatever. I can't help it. I'm just talking here because I'm talking to myself on a screen, and that's it. So thank you. Slow down, Niko. Step in front and do a front kick, inside leg kick. Take your shoes off. Stick your tongue out. Ah. All right. Happy Saturday. Much respect to you guys. Go get yourself a pair of boxer bands. Put your hands up. We'll come out to California and let's do some sparring. test the skills, whatever. Or you go to the bar with me later on, and I'll take my camera and microphone, and, like, talk to girls. What do you think? Should we start doing that now? I really think so. I think so. I'm gonna turn this channel into Fight Fearless Flirting. How to flirt. How to fuck. Just kidding. Shh. For the kids. This is not for the kids, by the way. There's an option, not for kids. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. I love you, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's it for me tonight. Good night. Oh, I'm talking way too much shit right now. All right. Anyone talking shit back to me? All right, yeah, let's go. Just put my diary. That's my. Any girls want to know what I truly am like? There you go. That's my beliefs. Oy, oy, oy. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, peekaboo. Peekaboo. Would that make you step back? It's all an act. It's all a play. Okay. I think if you think of it in a playful way, one, you tap into your opponent's child. If you can tap into your opponent's child, you're fighting them on a different level, spiritual level. But if you don't do that and you're too confused, you're too wrapped up in the lights and the people and the things and the stuff and the da 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 da, then yeah, when you get in that ring, you're gonna have to fight the beast. You're gonna have to fight the dragon. But no, the dragon's just a little kid, too. Just like there's no dragons anymore, you know? Like even the dragon, even if the dragon was a real dragon, there is an inner child to that dragon. If you can tap into that and play, you have to play. And the only way to play is to play. If you're serious with now here's this is all coming from somebody who talks about knife and talks about weapons. Like I talk about the seriousness of if somebody had a knife, right? If somebody had a knife, now kids are not playing, right? Who was I talking to earlier that was talking? We were talking about seriousness versus open. There you are, or Odin. If you're still there, Odin, I might have just he might have tapped out, but um, step in front. Okay, what's up, Rain? Hey, how you doing? Oh, I gotta send you. Hopefully you sent me your info. But what am I even saying? I'm talking about. Man, I talked about a lot of different things today. One, it was discipline versus motivation. That was a common theme in occurrence in my. That was definitely motivation. Motivation is important. Don't say that motivation isn't important because motivation is like the spirit. You want the motivation, but then there is the discipline. And if I were to say one is the other and one is one, I would say discipline is masculine and motivation is feminine. Would you agree? I, I, that's how I would picture it. Magnetism, motivation is magnetic. People are like, "Oh, I'm motivated," right? It gets other people motivated, right? But discipline is like the day-to-day grind. It's like everybody knows they got to go to work. Everybody knows the day-to-day grind. There's that discipline. Like father, yes, yes, daddy, yes, right. I got to do this. Okay, okay. Got to do my chores. Or yes, mommy, whatever. Discipline. So discipline versus motivation. That was the overwhelming theme of my content this past week. And then I always, again, I'm going to talk about it in a traditional Chinese medicine way: yin and yang, masculine, feminine, electromagnetic. So definitely be electric, constant electricity towards your goals and dreams, especially in this new year. And I'm disciplined. I've got my 26 days of boxer bands. I woke up and ran this morning. So those are my disciplinary things. What are some goals of yours? I would love to hear it. You can mention it, maybe type it in, something that you are holding yourself to do this year, or even just this month, or even these next 3 months, or up until a particular goal and achievement. And then you can, set it to the side. It's also important to know what those things are that are going to be long lasting disciplines and long lasting motivations. So, yeah, do type it in the chat. One for me is to wake up and run. That's always been one for me. If I wake up and run, then I'm motivated, my blood's moving, I'm up and I'm going, and I've achieved something. I ran up a hill, I ran that distance. Today I walked some of it, but it was okay. Like I got half to the way to the hill. It just shows me again. It's like that motivation. Like I should be on that hill more often. I need to make that hill my bitch. and and then I don't go on that hill, then that hill is making me a bitch, right? I'm the bitch for not doing it. So I got to get up and run. It's not that hard. And that's my motivation. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm putting here. Put it in the chat if you want to. Something that you are holding yourself to do, whether that's wake up and drink water first, wake up and journal. And what are some disciplines, or what are some things in your life that you're focused on right now? And please do put them in the chat, because I will honestly put that in. That's sitting on my heart, and I'm gonna have to do that too. Um, Another one for me would be to write with my left hand, continually writing with my left hand more. This year, I want to write so much more with my left hand. Why? Well, because of the book that I mentioned the other couple of days ago, Power of the Other Hand, which I owe someone T for guessing that book. As I also owe you T Rain for something yesterday. I think the elbows, right? So, so yeah, holding myself accountable, holding myself disciplined to follow through. And yeah, write with my left hand. As soon as I get over this video, I'm gonna write and journal with my left hand a little bit, write out my goals. And it's Saturday, so happy Saturday. Much respect, you guys. That's probably about it. I'm about there. Although, again, I say that and people start jumping on. And I appreciate you guys' likes. I'm getting a lot more likes from you guys, so thank you. That's showing some improvement on my end. I appreciate you guys for giving me feedback. Also, the bad feedback, or the whatever, not really bad feedback, but the trolls, or the whatever you want to call them, but the people that mention things that are kind of out of the box, but make me think and makes me open up, because I'm open. I'm certainly open to whatever you have to say. And that's the thing by me is to do is I can't be so close minded, especially if I'm trying to open other people's minds up. I have to be open minded in order to open other people's minds up. I think it's important that we all open up. It's important that I get up and get out and I go out. It's important that it's a Friday night and I don't have a family. I don't have kids. I should be out communicating and immersing myself in the people and the community, and talking and opening up in conversation. So I'll probably be doing that again after the 30 days of boxer bands. This is my day 26. So I'm saying it. I'm gonna do it. So there we go. Holding myself accountable. If that's something that you guys are interested to do, let me know. Again, give me your feedback. If you are watching right now, I got 18 people here. I got 6 likes, so I just got an extra like. So thank you. If you don't know me, my name is Niko, and this is Fight Fearless. Animals to Angels is basically training our animalistic primal nature and bringing that up like a kundalini to our angelic nature, our divine nature, which is basically the mystical, magical as we think it happens. And so, therefore, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes we have good thoughts, sometimes we have bad thoughts, and we're manifesting regardless, either way. So, it's best that we train ourselves to manifest the things that we want in life and build a heaven versus a hell for ourselves. So thank you that I'm able to even say these things, that I'm able to put them out into 16 people's eyes and ears right now today. I feel like a preacher right now, to be honest, with this white shirt on. But I'm a preacher of your life to be successful. Motivation, discipline, whatever it is for you today. It's Saturday. Take a feeling of stress relief for yourself. Relax. Go to the beach if you can. Go to the mountains if you can. Go on your trail. Take a breather. Smile. Journal. Write with your left hand today. Maybe try that. That's an interesting thing. Write with your left hand. Something I'm doing. Practicing my other side. If you're a boxer, southpaw. Work your southpaw side so that your stronger side is that much stronger when you come back to it. Um, and uh, and yeah. Thank you guys. That's it. I'll end it right there. Thank you guys. Much respect. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm getting lots of love from you guys. Appreciate you. Here we are. Fight fearless. Much respect. Again, strength, friendship. Fight fearless. Much respect. Peace.